It's funny, I work with a lot of nonprofit organizations in my job, but I never thought that I would, be the one that needs help from one of the organizations that we're working with. It was a very, very eye-opening experience of really how important blood donation is, and that it literally saves lives. She was 3 pounds, 5 ounces when she was born. She was just a tiny little thing. So for that first month, she was doing really well. She was growing like they wanted her to. She was a really strong little girl. Shane was watching the heart monitor, and I don't really notice those things so much, but he said, her heart rate is never that high, and she's breathing really fast, and it's not normal for her. Something's wrong. You could feel the tension in the air. They let me hold her, and she was she was whimpering, and she was breathing really hard, and it was just, I couldn't believe this was happening. I mean, like a couple days before that, she'd been fine. She was her normal self, and it was just amazing how quickly things can turn around and change. That was the last time that I could hold her for at least a week. I didn't realize it at the time, but they weren't sure that Kathryn was going to make it. She was a really sick little girl. The nurse practitioner had come up and said, because of the meningitis, she needed a blood transfusion, and she assured me, that it's perfectly safe, and she told me about all the measures that are done to make sure the blood's safe. So that was when she had her first transfusion, and that helped to save her life. Having INBC here is amazing, to be able to know that right down the street from the hospital is where the blood is coming from. There's no question about it that it's an organization that's going to provide you or your family member with the blood that you need to save your life. After she got the blood transfusion, she started getting stronger, and from then on, she kept getting stronger and better. But what we were dealing with then was the effects of the meningitis. So the infection was gone, the damage had been done, and then from that point on, it was really finding out what had happened and what we were going to do to move on. Kathryn has changed our family dynamic forever. We all love each other more and deeply. We appreciate each other more. She's brought us all so much closer together than we ever were before, and has really taught all of us how important life is, and that you can't take it for granted. You don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. You don't know when something so tragic is going to hit your family and make you question everything. If I could meet the person who donated the blood that saved Kathryn's life, the only thing I can say is thank you. And you have given us a gift that we will be eternally grateful for. Kathryn is our miracle baby, and without that blood, she may not have made it. So thank you.